Hello, my friends. Welcome back to more trading signals for cryptocurrencies. So today is the 26th of October. Basically, we got a very nice pump for all cryptocurrencies. Solana is all the way back above $200 today. Bitcoin, let's check out Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is it actually touched around 15, okay, and Ethereum is also back to above 4K. So very nice pump, very nice day for all cryptocurrencies. If you remember, I did predict this that this day will be extremely good because if you go back to the new style of predictions that I'm making, we go back to this chart. Well, it's not really a chart, but it's basically the days we had, for example, a very powerful pump for today because it had five powers on the bullish side only compared to one on the bearish. I was also expecting a very powerful crash to happen on the 24th, but that was a day in range for most cryptocurrencies as well as the 25. So two consecutive days in range, but one of these days was a very very volatile day. Like I told you, also it was looking like it could be a green week because we had more bullish power for all of these sets of dates. I do have the new prediction. This is basically covering the all the days left for October, so we're going to see that we can see again more overwhelming conditions for more bullish impulses. For example, we get the 27, meaning tomorrow, also possibly fully on green. Okay. The 28 could be in range, possibly trending towards a slight uptrend. 29 also in green, but it again, because the powers are very close, they are very tight. There's not a big difference for these dates. It could also be in range or undecided. The 30 also very much like that, and the 31 is possibly going to be the major and most powerful correction in the coming week. Uh, we can see again that there's still the overwhelming powers for this week and next Monday are bullish, so we can maybe see another green week, which is possibly going to be very crazy. It's not really likely to happen, in my opinion, because to see two consecutive green weeks in the final days, it's very hard to actually see that. But being October has been such a weird month, so in the same way, I will not be surprised if that ends up happening because October has been full of surprises. It has been full of manipulation. It has been basically a very crazy month in general. You know, Trump pardoning the Binance founder. I mean, October has been just absolutely insane. What we saw on the 10th of October, I mean, I could go on and on, but you guys know the drill. October has been like no other month in the entire year and possibly in all of crypto history. So we're going to see that by indicator is also very, very good because when you combine the indicator with the predictions, you can see the power is way better and the profit is way better. For example, the indicator gave the first bullish signal on the 10-hour time frame right around this candle back in the 22 of October. Remember, we got a crash only to recover right after. So it was a day in range, but it was very volatile. And since then, it has not give any single. Basically, it's fully green. Okay, the energy, the trend is fully bullish for Solana. You will also see that the same for Ethereum and Bitcoin. Okay, uninterrupted green energies for this all of these days. If we go to other coins, for example, maybe let's check out Pump Fun. Well, it's also green, but if we go to others like this one, Apex, you can see it kind of dips yesterday actually, or today a little bit. If we go to Aster, also, well, I thought that it was red. I must have seen another time frame. Iota. Well, many coins. Well, Dogecoin had some variation, but you get the drill of what I'm trying to say, right? You can see most coins have the same bullish pattern for these days after the recovery on the 22 of October. So this is why my indicator is very powerful, because when you combine the predictions and you go back to the other prediction, you could have anticipated that if 24 and 25 are not going to be red days, which the indicator clearly showed, as you can see right there. No green, I mean, no red colors among these days. Then you can anticipate that the 26 is going to be possibly even better than the pump that we saw on the 23, and it was. It was a very, very nice day for all cryptos. So again, the predictions for the next week are basically telling me it's going to be even more. It's going to rise even higher. Again, this can happen because my predictions do have a very high rate of accuracy. But just by using my own logic, I mean, we're in due for to see some corrections sooner or later. We'll have to see the market retrace, and then it can go up even higher after that. For example, maybe it can retrace very soon, around the next days, and only then it will go up again. But I mean, it can happen because, like I said, October has been a very crazy month. But to actually see, for example, Solana go back to the levels that we saw before the crash on the 10th of October, and that basically applies to all other coins, it's going to be very hard, because that basically means we have to go non-stop green for the entire rest of the month, which is very, very hard, very unlikely. But yeah, you can see October has been its recovery. If we go to even longer time frames, such as one day, also on green right now, Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin. And if we go to 1 week, we can see possibly the start of green energy. So you can see right there, Bitcoin green with my indicator on 1 week. Uh, Ethereum still on red, but it could flip very soon. And Solana is still on red. So right now it's basically telling me that Bitcoin is outperforming most coins, at least regarding on the weekly basis, because it's already turning green. Now this is going to be very, very important for the next month. Many of you already know what I'm talking about. I won't give any more details, but if you want that information, you can write to me via email. Also, if you want access to the Telegram group, you can also write to me via email. I'm giving it for free for some time only. After that, I will possibly have to start some sort of subscription based kind of system to keep it going, because again, the signals are very powerful. I do trade mostly on basically 10 hours, because I am very busy doing other things. I don't have the time to stay in the screens all day, and because of that, I do prefer trading with 10 hours, because this allows me to take very good, very juicy trades like this one, like this long, and also take very decent trades like this short, which was not as good as the long, but this is enough to actually almost double your money, especially if you go with high leverage or high enough. Because if you go with 100 leverage, I mean, that's kind of extreme, but I usually go only with 15 to 25, something like that leverage. But yeah, you can see again, this is why I do prefer this. And this indicator is the moving average. I really don't use it. I just want to use it to basically kind of humiliate this indicator, because as you can see, it doesn't even compare to the power of my indicator. For example, right there, all of these range of days in this the moving average cross, it's basically a short. Okay, this is the short. Okay, so you are missing big time from the start of the signal with my indicator. Very a massive difference, as you can see, a massive difference, almost more than 2%. And this is the long right there on the moving average. So again, it's a very good long, but not good enough to actually compete with the one that I have on my indicator. I'm doing this because I'm actually taking some time when I do have free time to study other indicators, because you guys know I do not have a massive trading experience. I barely have even 1 month trading. I don't have years. I have not studied all those crazy patterns. I do know a couple, like the shoulders or whatever. I also know very little about the theories, about the mathematical innovations that some other traders in the past have done, like for example the Elliott wave theory. I don't know many. I really don't know much about trading in general, even. So I do have very little experience, but even with that, I'm still able to make very good profits because this indicator allows me to do that. And again, when I compare that to other indicators, which I have been doing with the MACD, with the moving average, with the RSI, they are all very good indicators, but they really do not compare to the amazing signals that you have with this extremely powerful tool that I have developed. So if you want to try it out, obviously you will not be able to try the indicator out. I do have, you can, if you want, if you really want to try the indicator by itself, you can write to me via email. But I'm going to basically tell you right now, it's not going to be free. Okay. What you can try for free is the signals on the Telegram group, the signals which use the 1 hour time frame. Okay. These are the signals that you're getting with my indicator. So for example, you get a very nice long with the 1 hour time frame right there. Okay. And then you get kind of an interruption with a false short but no losses. Then you get a very very small short, but it was very dangerous because the profit was very small and it was kind of risky with this very volatile candle. And then we get a very recent another long, so it's around 2%. This is very decent. This is around maybe 30 to 40% profits, depending on the leverage. Maybe lower if you're using very little leverage. But yeah, guys, I'm kind of rambling right now, so I'm going to finish the video right now. So like, share, and subscribe for the work. Again, if you want more information about the indicator or about the Telegram signals group, you can contact me via email. Only via email you'll get the information. I will never contact you first, not even in YouTube, not even in Twitter. So take care. Have a good day.